Okay, this is going to be a reading for Scorpio. I'm going to do your weekly love reading for the first week of September. I'm going to get 3 cards for your feelings, 3 cards for your person's feelings, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel. I'll get messages from them, and then I'll get you some advice, okay? Okay, Spirit. Can you get me 3 cards for Scorpio's feelings, okay? How are they feeling in regards to this connection in the first week of September? Okay, so we've got the 6 of Pentacles. You're looking for balance. You're looking for fairness, equal give and take. Another one for Scorpio. I wonder if you're involved with the sign that I've just done a reading for, which is Libra, or you've got Scorpio in your chart as well as Libra, because you're pulling the same cards. Right, King of Swords, the truth. Being cautious, demanding the truth. Right, your person. So you've got the Page of Wands, you're excited for an adventure, you're having to think about it. You want to work together. We've got Temperance, managing emotions. What? Then we've got 8 of Cups, separation, and the 3 of Wands reversed in action. So you were wanting to, your person, sorry, was wanting to embark on something and work together, and then they've kind of like halted things and put the brakes on. You're looking for equal give and take. You're also putting the brakes on. But you feel like you've got a solution, okay, to make this work. But you're only going to accept someone coming at you the right way. They were wanting to work together and now they're refusing to move forward. So let's get something for them. The 9 of Cups, perhaps they're just happy as they are. No. Now we've got the Fool, okay, so they're ready to take a leap of faith. Or they're considering taking a leap of faith. They're kind of being reflective, looking in the mirror, you know, they don't see a problem. Right, let's get 3 cards for the outcome. This is so weird, you've got the same cards coming out. 9 of Pentacles reversed. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusper. Five of Wands, inner or external conflict. So anger, arguments, or really not being sure, like very mixed up. Emotions, not being able to make a decision. Feeling like you're all over the place, like really conflicted. 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Always makes me laugh, this card, like the wands are literally dropping on top of that skull's head. That is a lot of burden and a choice to make. It's agonising to make this decision, right? So you're looking for fairness. You are... What's the opposite of the Hanged Man? I'm just going to check. Because the Hanged Man is, you know, putting yourself, sort of suspending yourself, not making a move because you're trying to look for a different perspective. But I'm just going to see what the Hanged Man can be reversed, because there could be a few different meanings. Oh, excuse me. The Hanged Man, look at the world from a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. In reverse, it's failure to give of oneself, a lack of sacrifice, indecision, frustrated action. Yeah, so it's just like holding back on the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're like, whoa, 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 hold your horses. This needs to be fair. So they were, you know, they were the Page of Wands. They were feeling like at the start of a new adventure. They were wanting to work together. They'd thought about it. And then it became that, you know, they were trying to manage their emotions. Then it was separation. So I think they had to respond to you, or you had to respond to them. Someone, you know, someone got the separation card and then in action. So it's like you've put the brakes on potentially. Then they've decided they're happy solo, because the Nine of Cups is like, I'm happy in myself kind of thing, I'm ready for a new chapter. And you've got this sword in front of you, having had the Star and the Magician. I mean, the Star could be healing, and then the Magician's like, I know what I need to do now, I've got the solution. But you're holding that sword in front of you like, I need to defend myself. Like, you're not attacking, but you're like, I don't want anything but the truth coming towards me. Like, it's a boundary that you've put up, you know, and you're not going to budge, and they're ready to take a leap of faith. So it's very different energies, to be honest. I think you've decided, like, what terms, you know, you're prepared to do something on. We've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Wands. So that's not, it's someone who's codependent, they're not alright solo. Probably financially. And the Five of Wands is either arguments or being... I'd say it's conflicted, because then someone's trying to make a decision and it's like creating like the ultimate amount of burdens for them, like they can't take anymore. You know, a decision needs to be made. So, because they've got the Fool and they had the Page of Wands, I'd say they want to go ahead. And you were like refusing to give because you had the Hanged Man reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. You were the one that was like, this isn't fair, I'm putting the brakes on. And then it's like, you're like, whoa, okay, on these terms only. And then it's like trying to make a decision. So it's quite a tricky situation, Scorpio, between you and your person. Oh, excuse me. I had to get up early this morning. For the first time in a couple of months. That sounds really bad, but I work really hard actually. I just work different hours, because I've been doing the channel. I've been like working through the night to get really into what I'm doing. So I'm not a lazy person. I'm just looking forward to getting into bed. Right, why have we got this storyline for why the Three of Wands? Why isn't there action after this initial like starting off on a new journey for Scorpio's person? Vacation, you'll be travelling soon. Right, I want another one because that's not telling me enough. Cycles. Fate, karma, something ending. Oh, you've been stop, start, stop, start. Does somebody work away? Do they travel for a living? Or have you guys been off and on? Is your person new and you're like quite kind of secure? Because you're coming up as a King of Swords and they're coming up as the Fool. They're not coming up necessarily, you know, as kind of, they could be younger than you, there could be an age gap, or they could be you don't have to be a couple actually, this could be like a child that's wanting to move into your home, or I don't know, because the last reading was about moving in, I've assumed it's about that, but I've not got Three of Swords like heartbreak, I've not got, you know, Page of Cups or anything like this. So I don't know what this Ace of Pentacles is, I don't know what this offer is or what this is supposed to be. It's something like a major financial move. Could be to do with business or anything. I haven't got... Did I have... Yeah, I've just got pages for your person, so there could just be someone that you're dating and you don't know whether to like invest in them. You know, and you don't know what they want, or it's like been a bit of a dud. You don't know whether you're into them or whether they're like good on paper. I don't know what it is that you're deciding on, so let's find out. Gambling, problems with addiction, or gambling, bad finances. So they're like quite happy as they are, but they're not exactly like, you know, great on paper when it comes to looking for someone to buddy up with, whether it's business, moving in together. They could be quite immature or just not set up yet. There's nothing wrong with that if one's young. Everyone's like got different situations, different sets of circumstances. Doesn't mean they're not going to get, you know, sometimes that's your motivation to level up when you meet someone you really like. Open up your heart, it will help you attract more love. Like they're like loved up, but they're being like a bit of a... The Fool is like they're ready to take a leap of faith, but it doesn't mean they're gonna land right. They could fall on their arse, you know. So it could be a bit of a fool. It says cycles, so this has gone on before. Like you get to stage 1 and you go back to 0. Get to stage 1, you go back to 0. Could be someone who's just a bit of an idiot. Why have we got the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Is that them? Because you're looking for fairness. So if they got bad finances and they're like, yep, I want to move in with you, or yep, I want to like go travelling around the world with you, or yep, I want to like get married to you. Why would you do that with someone who's like a bit of a shit show? I'm not saying people can't improve, but this is like just repeating a honeymoon phase, isn't it? It's just letting someone waste your time, or choosing to, you know, waste your time spending time with someone who you know you can't level up with, which people do, that's their choice. But you're looking for fairness, so I'd say that you're refusing to sort of let them live off you, which is potentially what they've been wanting to do. I'm not saying everyone wants to do that just because they're younger or just because they're not as financially well off as you, but there is a bit of a danger, you know, of that happening sometimes. So it's like you're protecting yourself, and then you're like, okay, I think this is what I'm prepared to like offer you. You know, so it might be like we carry on as we are, just casual dating, or, you know, we don't commit to each other until circumstances are different, just to like make sure there's fairness or something. I know it seems really cold, that, and really harsh, but it's just because you've got cycles and problems with finances or gambling or addiction. It's just a little bit like, you're just exercising caution, aren't you? Because that's hard-earned money that could, you know, get you into trouble somehow, or could go down the drain. Caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. So if you're like, oh my god, I literally don't know what to do, you need to get more information, like what kind of jobs they have, what pay slips, like have they lived with people before, like what's their family like, you know, like say if you're like worried someone's got problems with addiction, like, and you like meet their family and they're like, oh, my dad's an alcoholic, or my mum's like, you know, addicted to drugs. You know the warning signs, do you know what I mean? Because it runs in the family. So if they are drinking or taking drugs, like, that's a big no. If they're like, oh no, I stay away from all that because, you know, we've got addictive like personalities in our family, well, that's good, that's being self-aware. You know, that shows real growth and awareness. But for some reason, you guys have been on a bit of a loop of like, you get started and you stop, you get started and you stop. And this person's just like happy to jump in, but they could be a dope. So it's just like, it says find out more information, and then you won't be in a 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, trying to like be like, oh my god, I literally don't know what to do. Like, if you've got doubts, don't move forward, do you know what I mean? Like, keep it casual, wait a bit longer. You cannot make a mistake by waiting longer. You know, stuff comes out after a while, it just does, and then you're like, shit, I nearly like settled down with you, or I thought like we had something really good, I didn't have a clue. You were like putting bets on all day, you know, on your phone, or like, you know, I thought it was weird you were watching a sport and then getting me to drop you off at the betting shop. Like, before you know it, you realise someone's literally like destitute. Oh, you like, oh, you have to get, you know, your sister to like give you £10, do you, when you need money? What the hell? Because you've got mega debts, like, and you're gambling all day, and then you're working stupid hours to just gamble. You're not winning, are you? You're not winning. Like, you can find out, honestly, like, you can tell this has happened to me. After a few months, you're like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm quite happy, you know, and then you find out something else, and you're like, oh my god, like, and you're just like, that's a massive no. Spy and love spell. So we've got the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles, and it says someone's got their eye on you. You're doing your research. You've been bewitched. So I think that's a warning, you know. That's weird, because you got a warning, and Libra got a massive warning, and I feel like you just need to get to know this person. Like, take your time, get to know this person a bit longer. Don't I'm just going to get my phone charger, don't rush into anything. Often if you just wait, you know, you're not like confused anymore, you're just quite clear, to be honest. Just wait. If in doubt, wait, you know. Okay. Cycles. I have so much desire for you. Yeah, you know, lust is great and everything. It's exciting, and it says vacation and cycles. So it's like, oops. yeah, it's just this, like, you get so far with this person and then it, like, do they keep breaking up with you? Maybe it's them that causes the separation and the inaction. And you're like, hang on a minute, like, we've been here before. Gambling, I'm too afraid to talk to you. Maybe they're embarrassed that they've got these problems or addictions or habits, or just a poor, you know, like low wage, low salary. They don't have a long-term contract, and it happens, you know, like everybody has phases in life where that's the case, but you got to be honest with someone if you're going to, like, work together and put a life together. Open up your heart. You know, my general rule is I don't kind of go towards anyone to date them until I know I've got a job and it's a good job, and I'm like, you know, what am I bringing to the table otherwise? Like, how am I going to feel good about myself? That person's immediately got the upper hand, and they're going to go on about how they're, like, paying your way, or, you know, how you're going to feel like being presented to, like, their family. They're like, oh, right, you haven't got a job, have you? You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit weird if someone's coming towards you and they haven't got the ducks in a row. Because while you're together, if one of you needs to escape a nightmare boss or something, that's fine. You know what I mean? You take turns looking after each other, it's give and take. But you do that after a while of knowing someone. And generally, you should be keeping to yourself if you're not in a kind of, like, a good way financially. I'm not saying you're a bad person, I'm just saying, like, why would you present yourself to someone? Like, you go towards other people because you can improve their life and make it better, and I'm not saying you're really worth the money you're earning, but most times now both of you need to be working to meet the cost of living. You know, it's very rare that you're able to live off one salary, so, you know, why are you presenting yourself to somebody, like, and same for them coming to you, like, why are they presenting themselves to you when they haven't got a penny to their name? I mean, you get people with good jobs who are siphoning the money off anyway, you know, and sending it to someone else or spending it on someone else, or they're not willing to, you know, put it together. It's just, you know, horses for courses kind of thing. But I would always want to, like, approach someone in the right way, and I'd want them to come to me in the right way, and I probably wouldn't consider them as, like, an option, like a serious option, if they didn't have, like, the shit together. And that's just normal, isn't it? Like, how are you going to make anything work if you haven't got it? Yeah, it just works if you got two, like, decent salaries. Like, if you're already together and then one of you needs to, like, escape a nightmare boss, or you need a career change and you trust each other, that's okay. But you don't want to be, like, starting it off like that, because there's, like, unfortunately there's more people that do want to, you know, they want a meal ticket, they want someone to pay their way, they want somewhere to live because they've got big debt, or they're just a serial liar, you know, and money goes through their hands from lots of different directions, but it doesn't come to you, it goes somewhere else. So I think this is a warning. We've got caution, we've got spy and love spell, we've got financial problems, you know, and you've got that, I think you're onto it because you've got that sword in front of your face, like, trying to keep that boundary up, haven't you? Give me one for open up your heart. Ace of Cups. See, people love to love bomb as well. The Fool. I'm not... It's difficult, isn't it? But it's like... It's not that you can't date someone, and it's not that, you know, if you want no strings, that's absolutely fine, but they can't be leaving you with the bill. And people should still always, even if, like, you know, money's the side, even if they pay half and you pay half, always be respectful. Like, there's no need to be disrespectful or anything like that. I don't really get a sense of like anything other than page energy, which could just mean this person's quite new to you. But if they're new to you, why are you looking for fairness and balance, and why are you refusing to invest in them? You know, perhaps this is a player and, you know, you're kind of getting a bit annoyed with it. Or not a player, but, you know, they're saying they're serious about you. They wanting to go into a fresh cycle, but they're not good for the money. So it's like something's up with this picture. Honeymoon, time to ground yourself. Yeah, don't just be like, oh, well, you know, I want to be in love, and, you know, they're saying all these nice things to me, like, caution. I'm obsessed with your body. I don't want to lose you. It's someone who's like making you feel really attractive, like physically attractive, and, you know, the sex is good, but it's never getting past that beginning like honeymoon phase, and they keep disappearing, I think. So I think that's why you're like, what is going on here? And then it's because they're basically like a bit of a shit show in terms of finances and stuff. Like, they just cut and run, you know, before it gets anywhere, because they're actually not good for it. So, like, money wise. Love spell, spy. I want to start a family. Oh, the baby trap. They're going to say they want a baby, and this could be a man or a woman. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if you got pregnant? Wouldn't that be so lovely if you got pregnant? No, and that won't be happening, because that's how they get you, isn't it? We've got a kid together, so you need to give me money. No. Use protection, guys. Oh my god. And if you didn't, thank your lucky stars if you're not pregnant. Bloody hell. There's plenty of men and women that try this, and they do it successfully. Can't get rid of them. Change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. Take that as a warning from spirit, please. This person's trying to trap you with a baby, with a pregnancy. They've got bad finances, possible addictions. They're a fool. They're only showing like the beginning energy. There's no depth to this. And they could be really good looking, but they don't have good motives, they don't have good intentions, and you're onto it already. You're onto this already. Right. It's a no from me. It's a no from spirit. So it's going to be a no from you. Okay, Scorpio. Cross-watch it. We're on to you. And if it's not your reading, if you're not seeing anyone at the moment, just learn from my mistakes. Learn from my wisdom in case this does happen in the future. Maybe that you've already got wise to stuff like this in the past, but ooh, yeah, you don't want to get trapped. Do not get trapped. Okay, alright, I will see you in the next one.